Success in business requires training, discipline, and hard work. If you're not right about these things, the opportunities are just as great today as they ever were. Every class has their own personality. This is a very thoughtful class as they asked very good questions. They have varieties of businesses. Their businesses are everything from window cleaning, that's Michael's business. We have engineering firms. We have a decorating firm. We have construction companies. We have a company that does guardrails. So we have a very good variety of companies, and they've been very engaged in the process, and I think they've really benefited from it.
I started Fayette Window Cleaning in 2001, really focusing on residential and commercial window cleaning, pressure washing, and gutter cleaning services. There was a need for it in the area, and I thought I would try to build a company to fulfill these needs for residents in Central Kentucky. The reason that I wanted to get involved with the certification program was because we are in the process of trying to grow the business. Currently, we have 5 employees full-time, and we're looking to try to get that number a little bit closer to 10 to 15 over the next few years. And one of the ways to do that was to build our commercial services division. And being that the federal and state and local government are some of the biggest spenders and purchasers in the USA, we figured that was a good opportunity for us to really get in there and learn how to be competitive and bid in that in the government environment.
Well, I became interested in my profession at a young age, and that was helpful as I went through high school. And since I am in a fairly non-typical profession as a lady, it was helpful to have that courage and that perseverance when I had a calculus teacher tell me, you can't be an engineer, you can't be a land surveyor. And it made it all that much more sweet when I graduated from college and showed her my diploma. So I haven't really had too many instances where I have felt mistreated for being a lady. In fact, I think it's been advantageous in many instances. I've been able to settle quarrels on construction sites because they generally won't hit me. And I think people are just a little surprised to see me and a little surprised to see just a lady surveyor, since there's only 4 of us in the state. But it all gets back to the quality of work that you're performing, and if you're doing a good job, then you can surprise even the largest construction worker. It's just been very helpful through these classes to learn about the other business aspects, not necessarily the technical aspects that have been so helpful to me, although I think that's helped several of the other folks in the class to be able to talk about reading plans. But as a professional who creates some of those plans, the business aspects have been very, very helpful.
The classes was very informative. I really appreciated the classes. I got a lot out of them. And a lot of the classes was free, so that was a good thing. Some of the things that I've got out of the classes was scheduling. Professor out of EKU, Scott Ayers, he taught 4 or 5 different versions of the class. And I really enjoyed the scheduling part because it allowed you to be able to see where you're starting and where you, if you're finishing on time with projects. I've been in business since 1997. I started out when I was stationed in Illinois, and I started out just doing artwork. And then as I traveled with the military, then I was able to take my business wherever I went up until the time that I retired. So we do sell artwork from open editions to originals. We do custom framing. We do interior designs, home and commercial. We do reupholstery, custom window treatments, and kitchen planning.
My business is, we're a subcontractor for the construction industry. We do a commercial work, primarily metal, light gauge metal framing, and drywall ceilings, acoustical ceilings, EIFS, and most of the work we do is public work. However, we do have a combination of public and private work as well. First of all, I read some of the information about the content of the class, and seemed that it was very much in line to what I needed to learn some more about. I saw who was coming to what companies and who was scheduled to be here to give the different sessions, and it sounded very interesting, and it proved to be that way after I took it.
The expectations that we have of the graduates of this program are that they would now have more information to grow their businesses, first of all. Secondly, that they are now connected to a lot of the partners in this program. So now they can go out to see Mark Day at the airport and it not be a cold call. Or they can go to Messer Construction, or they can come to LFUCG. And more importantly, they can go to the Small Business Development Center where they can get more one-on-one counseling specifically for the needs of their business. So they have all these resources at their hand.